Music rests. Whole rest, 4 beats. Half rest, 2 beats. Quarter rest, 1 beat. Eighth rest, half a beat. A rest is a sign used to designate a period of silence. In other words, a rest tells a musician to stop playing for a specific amount of time. The period of silence will be of the same duration as the note to which it corresponds. A quarter rest or crotchet rest looks like a squiggly line. It has a value of 1. It suggests that you must be silent for a value of 1 beat or count. A good way to write this rest is to draw a small Z or Z and add a little loop like a small C at the bottom. It takes some practice to get this right. An eighth rest or quaver rest looks like the number 7 with a dot at the top left end. Like an eighth note, it has a value of half. You must be silent for half a beat or count. A 16th rest or semiquaver rest looks almost like an eighth rest, except that it has 2 arms. A 16th rest has a value of a quarter. No note is played for the value of 1/4 of a beat or count. A half rest or minim rest looks like a dark rectangle attached to a bar line facing upwards. Some say that it looks like a hat. It sits on the 3rd line. This rest, like a half note, has a value of 2. No note is played for 2 beats. A whole rest or semibreve rest looks like a dark rectangle attached to a bar line facing downwards. It hangs from the 4th line. Some say that this rest looks like an upside down hat. Like a whole note, a whole rest has a value of 4 beats or counts. Dotted rests. As we saw earlier, a dot after a note simply suggests that we should add half the value of a note to itself. The same applies to a dot after a rest. Simply add half the value of the rest to itself. A dotted half rest or dotted minim rest is a half rest with a dot to the right of it. It adds half the value of a half rest to itself. 2 plus 1 equals 3. Therefore, it has the value of 3. Dots can be added to every other rest, thereby increasing the rest's value by a half. For instance, the value of a dotted quarter rest is 1 plus half equals 1.5. The value of a dotted whole rest is 4 plus 2 equals 6. The value of a dotted eighth rest is half plus quarter equals 3/4.